everyone out there in Mathland. It is Monday. We're coming to you live from P1. We've had a really great day today. We have two very special guest mathematicians. Would you like to say hello? What's your name? Excellent. And we also have
Olivia K. Drop the mic.
Awesome. Girls, so we're actually just a little peek behind the scenes. Our mathematicians have already recorded the video and you guys did a wonderful job. What is our learning target in today's lesson, girls?
Learning target is dividing numbers with fractions and models.
How did that go, you guys?
It was kind of difficult, but it was also pretty good.
Okay, good.
My stars look like ugly little things you find in a little hole.
Spoiler alert, OK's stars look like ugly little things that you might find in a hole, so no judgment on those, okay? So yes, we are starting a new skill, and first day of that is always tricky, so just make sure you pay attention, enjoy, and let's take a look. Before we get into our guest mathematicians, I just want to really talk to you guys about what we are doing in this lesson. What we are really doing, you guys, is dividing, as you know, whole numbers by fractions. And in that, what we're really thinking about is, how many 1/5 fit into 3? Just like if we were looking at 8 divided by 4, what we're thinking about is, how many 4s fit into 8? And the answer to that is 2. So please just remember what it means to divide. We're just thinking about how many 1/5 fit into 3. And we're going to use models to support this work. So here we're dividing 3 wholes by 1/5. So we're going to start off with 3, and we're going to model this because it makes things, makes these concepts so much easier for us to understand. It really deepens our understanding of this work here. So we have 3 wholes here, and what we're going to do, friends, is we're going to chop each of these holes. Here's one hole, right? There's one hole, there's one hole, and here's one hole. We have 1, 2, 3 holes. Yes, I've shown you that. So within each of our holes, we need to divide the space evenly into 5 equal parts. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one hole is divided by 5. And now the second hole, 2, 3, 4, 5, now divided by 5. And then let's go ahead and divide this final bit into 5 equal pieces. So now, you guys, I've divided 3 holes into fifths. Keep in mind the fifths are occurring within each hole number 1, okay? So now let's sift through this. There are blank fifths in one hole. Well, here's one hole. There are 5 fifths in one hole, and that makes perfect sense because you guys know 5 fifths is equal to 1 hole. Sweet. There are blank fifths in 3 holes. Well, here I have 3 holes. The 3 holes is made up of 1, 2, 3 individual units. Inside of my 1, 2, 3 individual units, I have 5 fifths, 5 fifths, and 5 fifths. So there are 15 fifths in 3 holes. 5, 10, 15. That makes all the sense in the world because 15 fifths is equal to 3 because 15 over 5 is equal to 15 divided by 5. We can rewrite that as a division expression. And you guys know 15 divided by 5 is equal to 3. Hot dog. Okay, finally, if 3, we're going to draw another one for this. If 3 is 1/5, oops, I misread that. Okay, so let's look at an unknown whole. Let's first divide this rectangle into 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because this is the denominator. So if 1/5 is 3, and these are all equal pieces, what is the whole? Well, the whole would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 3, which is 15. Cool. So all of this is pretty basic math, but all of this is so important as we deepen our understanding of dividing by fractions. Okay, let's take a look at one more. I erased the directions here, but here we are being asked to solve and then check using multiplication. Cool. So, and it doesn't tell you this, but I also want to model this. Since we're just on our first day of dividing by fractions, I really want to make sure that you have a firm understanding of what this work looks like. So let's look at A. It's 5 divided by 1/2. Again, what we're thinking about is, how many halves fit inside of whole number 5? So our model is whole number 5. We're going to divide whole number 5 into 5 equal pieces because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones that fit into whole number 5. That's 1, that's 1, that's 1, that is 1, and that is 1. 5 ones. We are going to create the space between each of those whole number 1s. We are going to divide them each by half because we're dividing 5 by 1/2. So I've split that in half, split this in half. Here we go. It's happening. Beautiful. So 5 divided by 1/2. How many halves live inside of 5? Well, let's just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 is our quotient. 5 divided by 1/2 is 10. We are going to check using multiplication, and here's how we're going to do that. We're going to take our quotient. Again, quotient is the answer to a division problem. We're going to multiply that by whatever we were dividing by. We're going to multiply 10 by 1/2 because we were dividing 5 by 1/2. This is our check step, you guys. And you guys know how to multiply a fraction by a whole number in your sleep. 10 times 1 is 10. Our denominator is 2. When we simplify 10 over 2 or 10 divided by 2, we get 5. And hopefully this number and this number are the same. Indeed, yes, we're geniuses. So all of this work for that itty-bitty problem. Let's do one more, and then I'm going to hand this over to our guest mathematicians. Let's look at B down here. So here we're looking at, how many 1/2s fit inside whole number 3? We're going to start by modeling, and our model is going to be whatever we're dividing by. Whatever we're dividing. I'm dividing 3. So here's my 3. I'm going to show my 3 individual units, and then I'm going to grab another color just so this is crystal clear, and I'm going to divide each of my units, each of my 1s, into 1, 2 halves. 1, 2, 1, 2. So now, when I'm looking at how many halves fit into 3, I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. And we're just going to support that work by multiplying. We're going to take our quotient, which is 6. Oops, I did not want an equal sign. We are going to multiply that by 1/2. And we're hoping to get 3. Let's see what happens. 6 times 1 is 6. Our denominator is 2. I'm sorry, our denominator is 2, and we're looking at 6 divided by 2, which is 3. Is that number the same as this number? Indeed. Cool. So this really is exploring. It's super visual and super fun, and I'm going to hand this over to our mathematicians for the day.
Hi, everybody. So today we will be doing A, and A is 4 divided by 1/2. All right. So we are going to draw a tape diagram and put 4 equal marks in it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 4. And we have to split all of them into halves. So boom, 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 and kaboom. And 2 of them equal 1. And you know why? Because inside of 2 are halves. So there are 2 halves in one whole. Now for BA, which is there are blank halves in 4 wholes, that would be 8. Because there are 2 1/2 times, whoa, I clicked the button, the deathly button. So let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's why there are 8 and 4 holes. Okay, so if 4 is 1/2, what is the whole? Well, we all know that it would be 8. Woo! Bum, ba-da-da-dun, dun, dun, dun. We got it right. That is not a star, but okay. Deal with it. Okay, so now we will be doing B. Again, we have to draw the tape model, and we have to split it in 2 equal parts and put 4 in each 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's 4. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And those equal 1. And this would be, there are blank fourths and 1/4, which would be 4. See? And my reason is 1, 2, 3, 4. Doo-doo. Okay, there are blank fourths and 2 holes. That would be 8, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that is 8. If 2 is 1/4, what is the whole? Well, the answer, or whole, is 8. So that's how we do this. So let's give us a real star. No, that's not how you make stars. Bum, bum. So bye. I hope you understand it.
Hi, so today we're going to do a word problem, number 4 actually, right here. Yay. So, okay, so we're going to do number 4. So, let's look at the question. So, first it says Donnie's dinner lunch menu. So, I don't like Donnie here. So we're going to cross her out and replace her with Nishka. Nishka. So it's Nishka's dinner lunch menu. And, okay, so we're going to put A here. A. So, how many hamburgers can Donnie make with 6 pounds of hamburger meat? Okay, so we're going to just do 6 divided by the serving size of hamburger meat. So, hamburger meat serving size is 1/3. So 6 divided by 1/3. So, we're going to use a model to solve this. So, let's draw the model. It's going to be pretty long actually. 6 is a pretty big number. Okay, so let's divide it into 6 parts. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, great. Now we've done that, we can label them. This is 1. 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 And last but not least, this is 1. Okay, now it's just divided by 1/3. So each of these parts are going to be sliced into 3 parts. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and finally 1, 2, and 3. Great! So now we've done that. So now let's count all of these boxes. Seems like a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, wow, that is a lot of boxes actually. So, how many hamburgers can, not Donnie, Nishka, right? So, Nishka make with 6 pounds of hamburger meat? Well, she can make 18. Dun 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 dun. Great job, that's our answer. Okay, now let's look at this problem B. Let's maybe change the color to red. Okay, so, yay! Great. So, how many pickle servings can be made from a jar of 15 pickles? 15. Wow, that is great. That's like a lot of pickles. Okay, 15 divided by the serving size of pickles, which is 1/4. Okay, we can see that? Okay, so 15 divided by 1/4. Great, so that will equal the answer we get. So let's make a tape diagram. This time let's make it a little bigger. 15 is a huge number. Yay! Okay, that's a pretty huge model, but that's okay. So let's put them into 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Let's just add some more here. 12, 13, 14, and since we need another one, let's just add a tiny one all the way. Let's just add another one over here. Okay. Okay. So, now it's 15 divided by 1/4. So, since we divided this into 3, like we said, we're going to divide this into 4. So, oops, sorry. That's a little messy. Okay, that's better. This is a lot of boxes. So, well, that's great. Okay, we are almost done drawing these. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm just drawing 3 lines in each box, trying to get there. Almost done. Whew, that was a pretty long thing, you know? Okay. There we go. Da, da, da. Yeah. Okay, great. We have made a lot of boxes, so we're gonna count them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, wow, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. This is definitely a big number. Okay, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. So, 15 divided by 1/4 is 60. So that's our answer. Great job. So, yeah. Great. Thank you.
Secret word is video of
The century.